Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey.
It's your man, Goose Thomas. What it is, people.
We got Mr. Bill Blockham Logan in the building,
Yeah.
man. This is what we do every Tuesday at 6 p.m., man. We give you guys the best of sports talk radio, man. We appreciate you guys chiming in, spending a little bit of your time with us on this Tuesday evening, man. We hope everybody is warm, bundled up, next to a nice fireplace and, you know, your boo thing and your snuggle, your snuggie. Snuggie.
Eating some comfort food.
Yeah. It's nice. It's one of them nights.
And wham-whams.
It's one of them nights, man.
A little chili, cornbread.
Yes, indeed.
Quan, I think that's what
Something
Quan,
like that there.
I think that's what
Some
Quan
chili
is
waiting on
missing.
me at the
Quan is missing a fireplace. He's missing a fireplace in this joint.
I got one of
Set the
those,
mood.
one of the fireplaces that just blow the hot air out. And,
Okay.
and it's like
The screen.
The TV screen
Okay.
fireplace.
The Yule log with actual
Yeah.
80-degree
Yeah.
heat blowing
Yes.
out. Nice.
Yes. It's a beautiful thing.
Okay. We appreciate everybody chiming in, man. Follow Let the Ball Bounce on Gorilla Cross Radio, man. Download the app on your phone, man. And follow Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. Big ups to anybody that wants to be a sponsor of the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio show, man. Let us know or hit us up or give us your information. Shoot us an email at lettheballbounce@gmail.com. We're just talking to Tara, and she was just saying that maybe her dad may want to sponsor
Oh, that's dope.
and put his business out on the show. So, Tara, I ain't forgot about you. I'm gonna shoot you in your inbox the package prices and things like that, and get a script together for me. So when your dad does choose to be a sponsor of Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, we can do a script. We can put it on the app. We can do whatever we need to do. Whatever we need to do. So we appreciate you for that. And I just want to give another shout out to Tara, too. She has started a YouTube channel with her husband, and it's called Considering Divorce. And they're actually doing it together. Like, they're talking to the camera and they're talking about how they first met, and they're just going over all of the relationship issues to the point where they're considering divorce. And I thought that was a genius idea to bring people into their home.
Wow.
As they do it together.
Wow.
How dope is that?
Wow.
So big ups to you.
That's huge.
Yeah, that is huge, and it could be some therapy.
Yeah.
With that too.
Yes.
So
And
I wanna-
hopefully a reconsideration.
yeah. I mean, but it's good to talk about.
It's
I
good
mean,
to talk about.
People
It's
don't
great to talk
understand how things are, good to talk about, and everybody's going through things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
I just got off a not a cleanse, but a I can't even think of the name of it now. I'm been food deprived. It's when you fast.
Yeah. It's like
The
I went-
intermittent fasting?
No,
Intermittent?
Not
no,
that one?
I went on
no intermediate.
no, I did a 2-day fast, no food, and
All liquid.
that's it.
No food. Period. Like
no
an
solid.
orange.
No,
okay.
nothing.
Gotcha.
And so I stopped at Simply Pure. Big ups to Stacy Dugan, Chef Stacy Dugan over there.
dog.
Mm.
And I stopped
Special.
and got me a small thing of kale chips coming off my my fast. And so she said, well, what were you fasting for? I said, depression. Because, people go through depression sometime. And so I fast if I ever have any depressed thoughts or anything like that. I kind of fast and get rid of all of that negative energy, get rid of all of the negative spirits and just all of the negativity that seems to creep into all of us at some point. And it helps. It works. It helps. It works for me.
Sure.
I can't speak for anybody else. So Big ups to all you people out there who are going through challenging things and who aren't afraid to talk about it. Is why I brought that up. So,
because that's the most important.
It
thing,
is.
man.
It is.
You gotta, everybody goes through things. Man.
Yeah.
And
right now we're in the season. We're in that season where, it's holiday season, and there's a lot of depression creeping in around the holiday seasons all the time.
Speaking of that, I want to say rest in peace to two guys that I lost.
Yeah.
Friends of mine that I lost. Robert Austin, Dirty Rob,
Yeah.
Gerson,
Dirty Rob.
and Dana Scott.
Scott, man.
L.A. Street Clothing, the rapper who
Dope.
did it.
Dope.
L.A. Street.
Dana Scott was a
LA
dope dude.
Street Club.
I met Mr. Scott when I was 14 years old, bro.
I grew
Down
up.
to earth dude, humble
Look.
cat.
Look, he lived next door to this lady who would not let us pick pomegranates.
Ooh,
Yeah.
It was in the backyard. She wasn't picking them.
right.
They just died.
Wow.
Yeah, but
So
she
we-
didn't want you to have them.
She didn't want us to have them.
Boy, just selfish.
So we wait to see
Mhm.
when she
Yeah,
left.
slide on the back.
So get up there real quick.
Bag and get about
Yeah.
30 of them.
Yeah.
We was munching.
You know how you talk to grown people now, and you like, what? One thing I cannot stand is a thief, right?
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. There was one point in time in my life where I was a thief. I used to steal pomegranates from other people's trees. That was the thing to do. You riding on your bike and you see a pomegranate tree.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing to hop a fence real quick.
And I'm
go
telling
grab
you,
two or three of them.
This lady had the biggest pomegranates, dude, in the world. I
Yeah.
thought back then.
Yeah,
I mean, the whole tree had them like this.
yeah,
Oh, we got to get some of those.
yeah.
Wait till she leave.
That part.
She gone.
Yeah.
Okay, Dana, go.
Yeah.
We help him over the fence.
Yeah,
And he'll pick about 30 of them, put them in the
Wow.
bag, hand them over to us. We help him over.
Wow.
hey, hit the like button if you ever
Man.
or taken a pomegranate tree, and I'm not talking about from Smith's or Albertsons.
Yeah.
I'm talking about from somebody's backyard back in the days, man.
My
We did.
great granny had a pomegranate tree, man.
So you didn't have to.
and
She
she
could
was
just do it.
no.
Yeah.
She was like that lady.
She wouldn't even let
Boy-
y'all have them.
Boy, don't you go back there picking my pomegranate. Yeah, my big mama. She lived in Fresno, California.
That's funny.
That's where all
The
I
armpit.
bet you those were some. I bet you they was the best.
Man, ooh,
Yeah.
man.
That soil, look,
Look here.
when I worked in Lemoore, California,
yes, sir. Navy base out
the
there.
Navy base,
Absolutely.
they tore down. We used to go out there, and that soil was so
Ooh,
rich.
It was so rich.
So I know them pomegranates was like,
So I spent my first 2 years of college
Yeah.
in Visalia,
yeah,
That's
which
funny.
is like 30 miles away
Yeah,
from Fresno.
yeah.
So, would go up. Even when I was a little jit, man, I remember my pops had a 1972 Pontiac Grand Prix. We drove all the way from here to Fresno to see my big mama. And that was when I found out she wasn't having it with that pomegranate juice.
Man.
wow.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Dirty Rob,
Yeah.
Dana Dane,
Dana.
Dana
And
Scott,
we got
Silky D.
We got a Silky D over at Serenity too. So we're gonna do our best
Good.
to honor him the way that we should, man. So with that being said, man, Let the Ball Bounce, Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy Dre Bailey,
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan, man.
Yeah.
Follow Let the Ball Bounce on IG.
Yeah.
We are hot and heavy. Follow us at Let the Ball Bounce on Twitter, and that's with one T. Come on, man. Be a part of that Twitter gang, man. You got Twitter fingers, man. Hit us on Let the Ball Bounce, Sports Talk Radio, man.
Please do.
Let us know, man. Please give us a call at 702-608-3259. I think that's the number because I used to have to look up and make sure that was the right number.
That's
but
it. That's the
I had to memorize the number when I went to Miami, and Quan put me on a 45-minute hold. And I said, boy, I bet you won't get your next payment on time. I bet you that much. I'm going to make you sweat it out a little bit. Good Lord.
Good Lord. Tragic.
Nah, man. But we appreciate everybody chiming in, man. We appreciate Quan allowing us to actually have the gate code to actually get in so we don't freeze our buns off outside, man. So we appreciate you for that, man. Download the Gorilla Cross app on your phone. Again, man, we got a lot of sports to talk to you guys about, man. We got NBA, we got NFL, we got a little bit of baseball.
Before we get into that, whoever was on this mic last, ate like 5 different kind of foods
Like it smelled like a Funyun bag.
and burped right into the phone.
That's
bro.
tragic.
Bro.
Sometimes people, you know, you
Now,
can
that
take,
was Death Star Day was there last
Dave,
night. We
Dave.
had Sophia Maria was on before the hour before that.
Oh no!
What did she do?
She's
Let's
a
just hope
singer.
it wasn't
She's a singer.
Let's hope it
Okay.
wasn't a lady.
And
let's
then
hope it wasn't
that's,
a dude. Yikes.
you were there Saturday. Mo was there Wednesday. So that's Mo's mic too.
Okay, so let's narrow it down. We're gonna find out like the game Clue.
If the smell is still there from
And
From
Michael Price from the Final
Saturday?
Countdown. I think Cassandra was there on Thursday. But I'm not sure because you were there Saturday. So if you didn't smell it Saturday,
I didn't smell it on Saturday.
it has to be one of the two on Monday.
Hmm.
But we will Lysol it
Yeah,
after the show. I'll let you
Yeah.
suffer right now. But
God
That's fine.
bless the
That's
breath.
the mic is kind of high though, like in your nose.
yeah, but I mean, even without it being there, it's like a
You're sucking it into your mouth.
yeah, yes.
God bless the breath.
Oh
Really?
man, yes,
Really?
yes, no doubt. No question.
Sometimes you have to pray for people,
You got to.
and you don't pray for their downfall. You just pray for better breath. Sometimes
That's it.
I pray he go pick up a 24 pack of Wrigley.
Just some Listerine
Spearmint
strips.
gum.
Listerine strips.
Just do it right.
Listerine
it.
strips.
Floss, gargle,
Gargle.
and we're good.
And brush that tongue. People feel like
brush
people
the
feel,
tongue.
People neglect the tongue.
Yo,
people
You
feel
cannot
that
neglect the tongue.
people feel that
can't.
if you don't have teeth on your tongue, that it shouldn't be brushed. Boy, brush them. Boy, if
yo,
teethless
I
tongue.
had somebody think I was funny when I was asking if they brushed their tongue. So
Wow.
I mean, you're 30 something. You've never brushed your tongue.
Never brushed your tongue.
You know, most toothbrushes have that ridge on the other side.
Yes,
That's for your
That's
tongue.
for your
Yes.
tongue.
Yes.
Or I'll do you one better. They actually have an actual
A tongue
tongue
brush.
scraper.
Yeah.
Scraper. They do.
Yeah, they do.
Scrape your tongue, bro.
Yeah, I seen those.
Are you
Brush
kidding?
it again.
Yo, you gotta do something.
You scrape it, then you brush it.
Brush the insides of your mouth.
Yes.
So I'm thinking whoever was on that mic last did brush their teeth, but
Just
it's not
maybe
a tongue brusher.
Not the tongue.
Not a tongue brusher.
Tragic.
Listen, if any of you have not brushed your tongue before, call in
I
702-608-3259.
got to hear this story.
Because I bet we can smell your breath over the phone.
It's a strong possibility
Yeah.
that
Wow.
you got that little man tap dancing on your tongue
Boy,
with boo boo on his feet.
that's it. Mr. Hanky.
Lord.
Mr. Hanky.
With the Christmas hat on.
Wow.
I might get that tattoo. That Mr. Hanky with the Christmas hat on.
Mr. Hanky.
God, dog.
Hey man,
Share
Please share the post.
Share the post. Share the
post.
live feed right now.
share the live feed. But did y'all see what Steven Strasburg got paid by the Washington Nationals? Quick baseball news. Quick baseball news. We're not in baseball season, so we won't.
No, we're always
won't-
going to give you a little bit of sports news.
We're gonna give you everything though. Steven Strasburg signs a 7-year, $245 million deal to stay with the Washington Nationals.
Good luck. He's another CC.
No, I wouldn't
So we-
categorize him that. Not yet.
Well, we paid
not there yet.
CC a lot of money when he came over.
Not that much, I don't think.
No, we didn't. But
You
it was
did pay him a lot.
it was big
It
for
was big.
that time
Yeah.
that CC got paid.
Sure.
And
I mean, CC old. Strasburg is in his 20s. Still.
I mean, but CC wasn't
Oh
old
no,
when we
no,
got
he's
him.
not. Strassi might have crept above 30 here. Did Strassi creep above 30? I think he may have.
Let's do a fact check.
He
I think
might be.
Strassi
That's
may
a
have
lot of
crept
money.
above 30. But that's a lot of
Seven
bread, though.
years is a lot of money.
Yep.
And
245.
245
Yeah.
over that stretch. So 30 and some change.
How many more?
World Series MVP.
Yeah. How many more World Series you think he's gonna win in 7 years?
I mean, depending on if
Zero?
they keep Rendon or not, which it don't look like they will.
Yikes! Because
gonna
they
be a
just
little
broke the
tough.
bank.
It's just gonna be a little tough. Rendon is asking for a whole. He's commanding a lot of money, and he's worth every penny. So I don't know. the Nats have already been down this road before with Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
With the offering of the bread, and he was like, thanks, no thanks.
Him and Garrett Cole.
Garrett Cole is
Garrett
up.
Cole is up.
That's
Great.
what I was getting ready to say.
The Dodgers are looking for either one.
That's a record deal until Garrett Cole gets this offer from the Yankees.
And Steven Strasburg is 31. He'll be 32 in July.
There
And
you
that's
go.
what I'm saying, bro.
There
It's
you
like
go.
I'm not comparing him and CeCe. I'm just comparing at the time they were
Gotcha.
big contracts and they were really big, high, sought after pitchers
Gotcha.
in the major league.
Gotcha.
Yikes.
Absolutely. Like Bill said, Garrett Cole is up. So 7 years, 245 is what Strasy got.
It's good money.
The Yankees are trying to give Cole a lot more than that.
They're going to give him a lot more than that. I'm thinking anywhere from 275 to 300.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we now, and I'm speaking of the Yankees, should we be trying to openly maybe get rid of Stanton? Because I've heard through the wire that they wasn't really
He hasn't lived
impressed.
up. He hasn't lived up.
He hasn't lived up at all.
That's what it is.
Here's what I'll say when it comes to Giancarlo.
How about get rid of Boone and go hire Girardi again? God,
No,
dog.
Booney, all right. I like Booney.
Yeah, he ain't
I like
Girardi.
Boone.
And
I like
then
Boone.
before that, he wasn't.
So you don't like Booney like you don't like Tomlin.
Yeah, I don't like Booney. I like Girardi, and then I didn't even like Girardi when he first got hired because I was a huge what's my coach name before Girardi?
Joe Torre.
Joe Torre.
I'm a huge Joe Torre guy. And when Girardi came in, it took about a year and a half for me to warm up to him. And I was like, all right, I like this Girardi guy. And it may be the same with Boone.
Right, Joe.
It may be the same with Boone.
Give him a chance.
But Tomlin, and this is and we're going to switch it just a tad bit, but Mike Tomlin for the Pittsburgh Steelers, I'm not going to give a complete apology.
8-5 with horrible tools in the bucket.
Right?
Four stringer.
This is what I'm gonna do. In my opinion, he needed to have a year like this with those guys.
Interesting.
Because if he did not have a year like this, I know that the Rooneys don't get rid of coaches, but 2 straight years of or 3 straight years of disappointment and not being able to win a chip when you did have everybody on the same page. Speaking of Ben Roethlisberger, Le'Veon Bell, and Antonio Brown, the fact that you could not win a chip with those 3, what I would like to consider still in their prime years of football, he needed this. And so I'm going to congratulate him on the job that you're doing with the team that you have presently constructed in front of you.
Yeah, he don't have craftsman tools.
No.
He got the the tools you
The
get.
99 cent stove
Right.
joints.
Yeah.
But if you still ask me if Tomlin's
But they working.
Yeah, they working.
They're working.
And
They're
if you
holding
still
on.
ask me if Tomlin's my favorite, I'm gonna say no, because I don't backpedal on
Just
who
being
I
honest.
you know what I'm saying.
Just being
But
honest. That's
great
fine.
job this year, Tomlin.
That's fine.
But right now, a lot of people would love to give Mike Tomlin the coach of the year, but I would have to say absolutely not. Although you have done a great job doing what you are doing with the tools that you have, the 49ers coach, in my opinion, is still
Shani.
top vote getter for coach of the year.
Shani's
Look
doing his
what
thing.
he's doing with this team.
Play calling.
He has tools, and look what he's doing with the tools that he's having. He would be underachieving if he had the tools, and they'd be 6 and they have a Dallas record.
I saw you tap him on his leg. I saw you give him a look. I saw him give him a look and tap on his leg. Hey.
Oh man. I was trying to think of a tragic team, and that was the only one.
Oh my God, man! But no, man.
And-
I agree. I agree.
Quan's over there looking at me too.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Because this is my thing, and this is no knock.
Oh my God.
This is no knock on the
man.
Cowboys.
Oh, yeah, it is a knock. Just knock him.
Well,
knock him, man.
Well, what I'm about to say
Well,
right
knock
now.
'em, man.
since we are on football, I would like to think that the Cowboys still have tools. They still have players who are playmakers and make the makeup and the DNA of that Dallas Cowboy team. But the coach is failing them. So therefore, his job should be on the line.
He's definitely failing them for sure.
Yes.
No doubt about that. He's failing.
Any coach,
the players are failing him too.
Because they don't want to play for him. They're tired of it.
I've never been a proponent of that, bro. Like, I've never been a proponent of one that gets paid millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And just say, you know what? F y'all. I'm good. Like, as a pro. Like, it's your job. This is your livelihood to go out and give it 100% each week.
And also, it was a privilege for you to be picked to be on the team.
Sure.
Pretty much.
They could have went elsewhere because we all know getting to that level is it's a toss-up.
Yeah.
You know,
there's only
they could have went this way, but no, they went with you.
There's only a certain amount of these jobs each and every year, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is an honor, bro, to be in this league, to be in any sports league, because there's only a certain amount of jobs. So for you to say, you know what, I'm not going to give it my best effort because I don't like that dude for some strange reason. Come on now. That's insane. We can reference to a comment you made a while back about motivation.
Yeah.
How a coach should not have to motivate his players. There should be a point where, you know what? As a competitor, in my heart, in my soul, as a competitor, I should not want to get on this field or get on this court and get the draws beat off me.
No.
On any level, but especially as a pro when you're getting paid millions of dollars to do it. That's it.
You're in the NFL, bro.
Come on, man.
Your whatever personal stuff you have going on with the coach or whatever, man, that's got to go out the window.
Sure, it has to go.
Because you got to go out there and perform.
Because you're playing for your teammates.
You are.
You're playing for your teammates.
Exactly.
So since we're speaking of the NFL, what does AB do right now? Where does he go from this point? And are there any suitors that are willing to give him another shot? Now, I know that there are going to be plenty of NFL teams that give him another shot, but which ones actually make sense?
New England Patriots. Hey, big head.
New England.
Still?
Man, absolutely.
Still.
Absolutely, they need that guy right now. They are tragic on the perimeter, bro. It is It is a pain to watch them on the perimeter, dog, with these receivers, bro. It's a pain. They have no tight ends. They have. Look, Julian Edelman, who's a slot guy for the most part, is their main pass catcher, bro. You can't throw the ball to him every single time, bro.
He'll get killed.
You just can't, bro. He'll get annihilated.
But here's my thing. Now, I heard I was listening to Colin Cowherd this morning, and he was pretty much saying the same thing. He was saying, well, that offense is so difficult to learn. And I'm like, how is an offense difficult to learn for wide receivers?
What?
You have a tree, bro. You have a route tree. You have a route to run. Run it.
Run it. Run it.
So what's so?
I personally believe
I don't understand
that offenses are harder to learn for offense alignment.
That's why
that's my opinion.
That's why they're saying N'Keal Harry hasn't come along yet because he has to learn. No, they said that he was hurt pretty much to learn the offense.
If I'm hurt, I can't run.
Pretty much.
So I'm not running an offense if I'm hurt.
What they're saying is they put him on injured reserve so he could really learn the offense.
Because the only thing he gonna do is be able to look at film. He won't be able to actually physically
He wasn't
do it.
hurt. He needed to learn the playbook. So now he learned.
How long you been in the league?
Bruh.
No, he's a rookie.
No, he a rook.
Yeah, he's a rookie.
How long has you been playing football, though?
Exactly.
Like, that's crazy.
So that was my thing. I'm like, look, what is so hard about learning a route to run on this play and running it?
Boy, put some sticks right here. Here, do this.
Right.
Run to the car and hang a left.
Right.
We did that in elementary school.
Right. How was that offense so difficult to learn? I don't understand that.
Nah, man.
Well, I mean, it's so bad in New England where they are really Chifleetgate again.
Oh, boy.
Why are they cheating
I
and say that they're not cheating? Belichick is saying that, I didn't know.
didn't knowingly
No, I
cross
Right.
the line is what he said.
yeah. Didn't knowingly cross the line.
Knowingly.
Yeah.
We did not knowing. First,
No, he didn't say we did not. He said we don't. So he means we don't every time we cross the line.
Right.
Right.
And we
It's-
don't knowingly
it's-
do it.
That's why I said he told on himself
we
right
got
there.
we got some airheadness going on.
That's
every
why I
time
said
we
he
cross
told
the
on
we
line.
don't
himself
knowingly
right there.
cheat all the time.
Because first, in his initial comment, he said he didn't know much about the situation. Only to later say, you know what, it was a mistake on our part. We apologize. We didn't knowingly cross the line or whatever it was.
You
Come
believe? You
on,
buy that?
bros.
You buy it?
The Bengals, though, the Bengals.
The
Bro, if you
Bengals.
don't go ahead and beat them by 3 touchdowns and get up out of there,
More than that, they are
Stop it.
tragic this year.
they stink. What is we talking about right now?
Yeah, tragic this year.
They're horrible.
Tragic.
Boy, they need Chris Henry, Ocho Cinco,
Boy. Anthony Munoz need to come back.
and
Yeah.
Dylan.
Icky Woods need to come
And Corey
back.
Dylan.
Corey Dillon,
Boomer Esiason.
Give me
Icky
Boomer.
Woods,
Thank you.
Boomer.
That's tragic.
What
Yeah. They need a revamp.
is we talking about with the Cincinnati Chris Collinsworth? Get him out of the booth and put him on the field because they stink.
Boy, that's sad.
Yeah, he's former Bengal. They need him. They're horrible.
Well, I don't buy it. Felicia Fye, you need to come to the page and really answer
Speak for your squad, man.
your squad.
You gotta answer up, man. Heather Reddy, what's good? Speak for your squad, man.
Yeah.
Speak for. Come on, young Felicia. Speak for your squad.
She at home
man.
making Krabby Patties. And I will throw your
That
Krabby.
will
I haven't been,
forever live in infamy, bro.
bros. I haven't
It's the
been
best ever. It's nothing better than
going in the way that I
that.
should,
It's
but
nothing
I
better
think
than
I'm gonna
that.
have to.
It's nothing better than the Krabby Patty pick.
And I got it saved in my phone too, like she a
Say
piece
something.
or something.
Say something dumb. Just do it. I'm hitting sin.
she-
Say
she
something
hides.
stupid.
Yeah. I will press send.
Patriot
I
fans,
will.
answer the call, Patriot fans.
Come on, man.
It looks like you guys are a little bit human,
Just a tad.
and the fact that it does look like you're human, you're pulling out all of the cheating stops, and it does not
You
make
know
any
what?
sense.
And that is why Belichick did not want to get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo. Because he knew the end was near.
You knew it.
And we need this guy because Tommy is not going to be able to,
Ain't gonna be able to hold up.
now you got Jarrett Stidham. And what is he going to do?
And see, that's what I'm saying.
They might want to draft
They
a
are
quarterback.
they are in the
when the draft comes to
same
Las Vegas next year.
boat that the Pittsburgh Steelers were in for so long, and the New York Giants were in for so long. And New Orleans needs to start looking that way, and so does the San Diego Chargers. There are teams in the league, older teams, that still have these older quarterbacks that need to start preparing for the future. And right now, New England Patriots need to start preparing for a replacement for Tom Brady.
I think the New Orleans Saints might be happy with Teddy Bridgewater at this point.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good, though.
And I think
But
that's
they
great.
they have someone in place, though.
Sure. And they paying
Who's-
Teddy is,
who's
Teddy
backing
is
up?
about 30. He's about 30, isn't he?
I don't think he's that old,
I'm
is
not
he?
sure he's quite 30 yet.
We'll pull it up. But I mean, who's backing up Phillip Rivers? Think
We don't
about it.
know.
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod. And Tyrod's old.
Teddy's only 27.
There you
Just
go.
a-
Yeah, see,
There
that's
you
what I'm
go.
saying.
Okay.
There you go. So at his level,
Mm-hmm.
if Drew Brees decided to hang it up after this season, let's just say, he's the all-time leading passer ever. He's a surefire Hall of Famer. He has a title. If he decided to hang it up after this year, which I think he has a lot left in the tank.
Yeah, I think he got at least
Can
two more.
Marcus
I-
Mariota start somewhere?
Not right now.
Because
not right now.
Tannehill knows that offense, and he got that offense running right.
Man, and I
Tannehill,
I
out
never
of
thought
all
I'd be
people.
able to say that. I
Me neither.
never thought I'd be able to say that because Ryan Tannehill, frankly, in my opinion, he stinks.
But I think Marcus Mariota might he could go to one of those places and probably compete for a starting. Like if
the Chargers?
If Phillip Rivers.
Okay.
If Phillip is done,
Okay.
bring in Marcus, see what he can do.
So if you have
because he started in the league, he's been to the playoffs.
He's been a starter,
and he's been to the playoffs.
Yeah, he's won playoff games.
And won
so if you got Tyrod Taylor and Marcus Mariota up for a QB competition, they pretty much even throughout camp. Who you gonna go with?
I mean,
because Marcus Mariota has been shown that he can be mistakeless. He can take care of the football. It's just over these past couple 3-4 weeks, it's been
in San Diego though. He would have a little better tools to work with.
A little bit better.
Yeah,
a little bit better.
I'm gonna go on.
I like his wideouts in Tennessee.
Yeah.
I like AJ Brown.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on the record and say that if Mariota was in place of Loudmouth over in Cleveland, that they have a better record.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Got him.
Interesting. And he had some choice words to say for
Shut up already.
the training staff in Cleveland. At some point,
That's his favorite guy,
bro.
though.
This is my favorite guy. At some point, you gotta shut your mouth.
Shut
dog.
up, man.
Like I understand what you said about him, and what you said about him may be true, bro. I low key kind of agree.
You don't talk about your own
But
training
you
staff
don't
because they
do
got to train
that.
you, bro.
Don't do that, bro.
Bro.
Shut the hell up.
We're gonna put you in one of those cryo chambers and leave you there.
And they will leave you to rot, sir.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Shut up.
And they're
Period.
trying to link Mike McCarthy to that job, and I said, dude,
He'll be better than Kitchens.
Baker Mayfield is not a
absolutely.
Mike
Anybody would be-
McCarthy. Baker Mayfield is not a Mike McCarthy quarterback.
He gets
sure
on his
won't.
quarterbacks and holds them accountable.
Yes.
Yes, he
so
does.
if you
He is not.
are doing what you doing, bro, with Mike McCarthy,
Yeah,
You won't
he
have
is-
a job long.
No, that's
No.
not a Mike McCarthy
no,
guy.
no,
No.
no.
After having Brett Favre
Come on,
and Aaron
bro.
Rodgers,
Come on, bro.
I'm not going to stoop low.
No.
I will not take that job.
To you,
Yeah.
negative. You ain't even nice like that.
Yeah,
bro.
He's
you
smart.
ain't even nice like
I
that.
think he's feeling himself just a tad bit.
He
Oh,
really
yeah.
is.
Odell Beckham says that he wants to stay and he doesn't understand where everybody is saying he wants to leave. Man, stop it. Be honest with yourself.
Keep it a
Sometimes,
buck, man.
sometimes, man, he brings baggage with him. I'm going to be honest with you.
Sure.
When things aren't going his way, he super pouts and he tries to figure a way out. And in my opinion, I think that the Cleveland Browns should deal him while he has a little bit of stock in him.
Well, right now, he has a little bit of sports hernia in him. So
Trade him while he's recovering.
they'll be hard pressed right now at this present time to do it. But also on the flip side, you don't want to have a situation where you're the one that rehabs him. You take the time to rehab him, your fantabulous medical staff,
Yeah, the one. Yeah.
and then you deal him off and don't get to see the polished product afterwards.
Well, let me tell you who would be glad to take him, and that's the New England Patriots too.
Sure.
They'd
There's
be
been
glad to
rumblings of
take
that.
him. Yeah, they'd be glad to take him.
Yeah, because you go in a corner and
They drafted Jarrett Stidham from what did he play in? He played from Georgia, right?
Stidham?
Yeah.
I don't remember him at Georgia.
Jarrett Stidham. Where did he go?
Stidham. Jarrett Stidham? I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
that's who they drafted last year.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Out of Georgia? Wasn't Fromm the starter? How long ago they drafted him?
was it Jarrett?
How long
let me-
ago
let
did
me
they
look.
draft him? San
They
Diego. we
drafted
talking
him
about,
last
right?
year.
You talking about San Diego?
No, I'm
right?
talking about the Patriots.
the Pats. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Oh, that's Tyrod Taylor. That's the back.
yeah.
San Diego.
Well, it's a lot of stuff going on in the NFL right now, man, and it's really unpredictable. I can't call it. I mean, a lot of people are clear-cut favorites on the Ravens, and right
Auburn. He's from Auburn.
Auburn. There you
Yeah.
go.
and right under that the 49ers. I mean, is it a two-team race? Clearly,
I'm not going to just all the way say clear. I'm not going to count the New Orleans Saints out. I won't count the Chiefs out. I just look to a great playoff season and my team coming out on top. That's all I hope for. I want it to be a good playoff season and my team coming out on top in the end. I think that's what every fan, if your team makes the playoffs, that's what you want to see.
Yeah.
So I this is the NFL, man. You just don't count people out.
You don't.
Especially if you
Because it's
get a
just a
team-
one game. It's a one game
Look,
tournament.
man,
That's
I'm
it.
Every
telling
week,
you,
especially
I'm
when you get
telling
in the
I'm
playoffs.
That's
telling
it.
you,
Yeah.
It's just something that you don't do, man. So
I don't think they should have Tony
not
Romo
a
call
series.
any games in the playoffs.
I love it. I love when Tony Romo gets on, actually.
Yep, I do too, but I don't think they should have him do it in the playoffs. He's not used to being there. Don't give the man a free seat. Make him earn it.
He's been to the playoffs before.
Ouch.
Yeah, but he ain't last.
No, he ain't last. But he
So
he's
let
been
him.
there.
Okay,
He's been
so
there.
let him announce one game then.
Well, if everything gonna be
He's
on
been to the
CBS,
playoffs.
I'm just
He got two
He's-
playoff wins, bro. Let me get two
yeah,
games.
both of them playoff wins
Yeah.
that the Cowboys got are his.
Yeah.
And how
They're
long?
his. Since Jason Garrett been the coach?
Mm.
Decade.
That's a huge accomplishment. You know, I'll be listening to the commentators sometime, boy, and your boy Troy Aikman, and boy, they be throwing some shade.
Well, you already know Troy Aikman, though.
He
bro.
should.
You already know Troy.
Oh, he should throw it at who? Amari
throwing-
Cooper?
no,
Because
he's-
we heard Amari Cooper was the
He's-
reason.
no, I didn't say he's the reason.
I heard he was a number 2. Or-
I didn't say he's the
or
reason.
a one.
I said
B.
he's a 1B,
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
and he does not show up in big games. He didn't show. The only really big game he showed up in was Green Bay Packers. He showed up in that game,
That's a pretty big game to show up in against
and
the
we still
Pats.
lost. You know,
He did his
But-
part.
he got shut out against Lattimore.
Do
in
all
New
good
Orleans.
receivers sometimes get shut out? Let's just be honest.
I mean,
Shut out? No catches? No.
catches.
No.
I don't.
No.
But look
not
who's
sure
throwing
about
him the ball, though. A 1B quarterback.
I mean, but he the leading passer in the league right now, though,
Thank
Dre.
you.
He's the leading passer right now. He has more yards than anyone.
Pay that man $400 million, please.
Stop it.
So we don't have to hit a Cowboys mouth ever again about Dak.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
No, Dak needs to get paid. And I mean, you know, at
I'm
the end
just
of,
not to the tune of $40 million.
No.
I'm not on that bandwagon
No.
anymore.
It disappoints me because I played the position and I did not want to get shut out. I want at least 2 catches.
Give me
Yeah,
two,
at least.
bro.
Yeah, but he
Like-
got shut out twice. He got shut out against the Patriots and New Orleans.
Mm.
You can't have that, and you're supposed to be the number one.
but there are a lot of good DBs now.
I like Lattimore.
Well, Lattimore didn't shut out. Who did they play? He
Emmanuel
didn't shut
Sanders.
out. Yeah, he didn't shut out Emmanuel Sanders.
Emmanuel's a savvy vet,
And he's
man.
a super vet. Yeah.
He's been a number 2 guy before,
Mm.
and he
I'm
knows
just saying.
he knows how to.
I'm
how to
just
play the
saying.
position.
I'm
the right
just
way,
saying.
man.
Who we got Thursday, man? Who's playing Thursday?
Baltimore and is it? No, they just played Buffalo. Baltimore and because they were talking about Lamar Jackson having a quad injury.
Yeah, and that he was practicing.
and that he's limited.
Mm.
He's limited in practice.
Well, you know, they got their eye on the.
But they said he was
It's Ravens and Jets.
Ravens and the Jets. Nah, he doesn't.
Ravens
need to
at
play in
home.
that football game.
Oh boy,
He doesn't need to play in that football game.
I don't think so. But do they want to chance it and not?
I'm not chancing it if I'm Harbaugh. I'm not.
So
putting
you-
my guy out there.
So you're gonna start
be
RG3?
I'll start Robert Griffin.
Oh, that'd
Go
be a
out
good
and
look.
please go out and beat the Jets, sir. Sir, can you please go out and beat the New York Jets, sir?
And that's tragic. What
Please.
happened to his career? Getting drafted by the Washington Redskins was the worst decision that franchise.
The scouting report would be pretty much the same, wouldn't it?
I mean, look,
no,
I'm not finna put
RG3 ain't running.
I'm not finna put that jacket on RG3.
Not
That's
at
too
all.
Much. That's too much.
he ain't doing
much to live
he
up
ain't
to.
doing the things that your
No,
boy Jackson
that's,
is doing.
That's a big jacket.
Now in college, maybe.
Well, I mean,
He did win the Heisman.
when we talk
Yes, he
about
did.
RG3, I
Rookie
mean,
year, he was killing it.
yeah, he came in rookie season and absolutely annihilated.
And
What
then
he
the
throw 20 touchdowns, 5 picks.
And then they made him play with a torn ACL.
Man.
And then the offensive line said, you know what? We're not going to block for
Yeah,
this
and
guy.
then we're going to let Luminata kill you
It's ridiculous.
and end your existence as we know it.
That's sad. And then he cut them braids out, which was the best thing that he could have ever did in his career.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, a lot of NFL going on. I guess we're all going with the Baltimore Ravens with this
Yes.
victory,
Yes.
even though
Yes.
Jackson may or may not play.
Yeah, they got him limited in practice right now. I think he plays,
He
but
plays.
if I'm Harbaugh,
Yeah.
I don't put him out there, bro.
He plays.
Yeah, that's just
Your guy, Dre Bailey.
man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan, man. We are here talking NFL, man, and
sir.
what a great one, man. We covered we covered everything.
Yes.
Everything about the NFL, man. If you got any NFL questions, man, please hit us on the live, man, and please take time to share the actual live feed. Please, we got the tetherball championships happening this weekend over at the Palace Station.
Yeah, at the station outside. Is
No,
it gonna be
just-
outside?
Just messing with y'all.
And we gonna be at the Oyster Bar.
That's where I need to go.
Give me that young
I need to go to
bowl.
Cinnabon.
Give
Yeah.
me that young bowl of gumbo.
Yeah, if you have not been
I need to go to the
the
Cinnabon.
Oyster Bar at the Texas Palace Station, you got a couple other places.
pretty much all of the station casinos,
Yeah.
but the Palace Station one is
The
best,
best.
for sure.
Check out, and you from out of town, please check out the Oyster Bar, man. We got everybody listening, man. We got people in Cali, Frisco,
Yes, sir.
the Bay,
Appreciate it, man.
South and North Carolina, Hawaii, Barbados.
Oh,
That's just what I heard.
Rihanna, are you there?
Please be there.
Hey, Riri.
Hey, man. Hey, now.
Look, I'm gonna say what my granny say.
There's a cat.
A soul-tail cat is what my granny would say.
So tail cat.
Look, man, your guy Dre Bailey,
Bad Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan, let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. NBA, Carmelo Anthony is definitely getting the rest of the year guaranteed. And
Happy for that guy, man. Happy for him.
what is interesting is a lot of people didn't want him back in the league. A lot of teams did not take a shot or a chance at him, and the Portland Trail Blazers did, and he looked like he has not missed a year and a half.
You think he would have kneeled or had a dogfight the way they were treating him?
Man,
That's tragic.
man. It was. Look, Melo definitely deserves and did deserve a job in this league.
And he
It's
deserves
not
to
even
play.
a
Look
debate.
like the way he played looks like he can play another couple of years.
Well, he's starting currently
Yeah.
for the Portland Trailblazers.
He's healthy.
Absolutely,
He's healthy.
absolutely,
He was in the gym getting shots up.
sure.
Oh, so he was in the
So-
gym shooting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. With the hoodie on. So
Well, they're gonna need
he
him.
kept himself ready.
The Portland Trailblazers are gonna need him because they are going to be playing the rest of the year without, what's the lucky lefty?
Rodney Hood.
Rodney Hood,
Rodney
who had a torn Achilles. I was watching that game, and when he went down, and it was a
Contact.
non-contact injury.
Oh, so
And as soon as I saw it, I said, "That's his Achilles." And he was actually a bucket getter for the Portland Trail Blazers, and he was starting to be the Rodney Hood of old that we saw over in Utah. And so,
and in Cleveland.
yeah, they suffered a blow, and now it looks like Kevin Love saying that he may want to play for the Portland Trail Blazers too. I think the Portland Trail Blazers need to do any and everything at this point to get who they can, because they have been playing some really uninspiring, bad basketball.
It looks bad, and I don't know if that's because they're missing Nurkic, but they're
But they
just
missed
kinda
it.
like,
But they missed him a lot last year too.
no doubt about it. After he broke his leg,
Yeah.
and that was it. For him going into the playoffs, that kind of deflated him a little bit. But like even coming into this season, now we're like 24 games in, it's like, what's going on with these dudes,
Yeah.
bro? Like,
They made it to the Western Conference Finals without him.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, we talking about this year.
Yeah,
This year
but
is like
this year though. They played inspired, I believe, because of Nurkic not being there. They wanted, to do it for him, and they
And I
just
don't
felt
think
inspired.
I don't think if when you look at Portland, they're not a notoriously fast starting team. They really come
Right.
on like at the end of the
Sure,
year.
sure.
So this is kind of like apropos for them.
Sure.
Starting off kind of mediocre a little
Sure.
bit. We'll
One-
see.
one-
We'll see though.
One team that's disappointed me is the Utah Jazz. I had
Utah Jazz.
Wow.
Since the trade, Conley Jr. Is not who they thought he was over in Utah, at least so far in this early season. I know it's a new team, and I know it takes some time to kind of get acclimated with your teammates, the system. Snyder is a good coach, in my opinion.
really good coach.
But this team is really underachieving. They're going to have to really, really be on the hustle bustle in the second half of the season to even try to make that last part of the first 8 in the West.
that's
Portland too, though, and they're right there too.
Yeah.
It's tough to watch them, man, because like I said, that's one of my league pass teams right there, man. It's Utah, and I love watching the Miami Heat.
Yeah, me too.
And they're playing some great basketball.
Yeah, they are.
But just watching this Utah team, man, it's just like,
So
ew.
I'm gonna say this, and I don't know if you guys noticed this, but to me, the West this year is not as tough as the West has
like we envisioned it even.
Yeah.
in past years.
Sure.
Right now, the West is so bad that and I'm not saying this as no knock to any Laker fans, but it looks like if the Lakers do not make it to the Western Conference Finals, they are trash, because the Western Conference right now, who's going to stand in their way on the West right now? Right now.
I don't even see the Clippers doing it.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
And we can go, back and forth about Kawhi Leonard and
Paul
Paul
George.
George and his shoulders, and we can go back and forth about it. And they're still what they have. What are they? 16-6, 15-6, whatever it is. I don't see them doing it, bro. Like I just don't think
No.
like nobody's gonna guard Anthony Davis.
No.
Nobody can stay in front of this guy, bro.
If you would ask me, and I said this, if you would ask me at the beginning of the season, I would have said Houston. But even Houston right now, they're so hot and cold.
It's like a up and down seesaw with them, man. I don't know. Anytime
Houston is
going
to be like they were all these past years.
Anytime your 2 stars can combine to shoot 24% from the floor,
That's tragic.
what are you accomplishing here, man? Like, what are you doing? Because personally, when I watch him play, and I didn't see him against Sacramento the other night, but they end up losing.
On a great shot, I mean,
excellent. I mean, he had all the time in the world, and it was a great look from 30 feet. PJ Tucker just didn't get out fast enough. But I'm looking at a team that sits around and watches James Harden
Dribble the air out.
his life away. That's what I'm seeing.
That's what he has the power to do, though.
Mm-hmm.
But when,
That's what they encourage. Seems like.
and that's tough, man. When you got
I couldn't play with that dude.
I'm sorry, bro. I can't sit around and watch a dude dribble his life away like that, bro.
I've done that.
Sir,
I've done that before.
What is you
Get me,
going?
man.
What are you
I've
doing?
done that, bros.
Get me, man.
I've played on teams
Yeah.
where there was a person that just took
Come on,
all the
man.
shots and didn't even look your way. I was
Get
like,
me,
why
man.
am I even out
No.
here?
Yeah, get me, man.
Look, combined, I believe this is 24%. They combined. Thanks, Steven Senior, man. Shout out Steven Senior in the building, man. 18 for 68.
That's tragic.
Bro, you might get 100. Let's say you get 100 possessions in a game when it's fast paced. 2 of your players shot 68 of the 100 shots in the game and only made 18 of them. Where are we
Terrible.
going wrong here?
Terrible recipe.
Has AAU crept into the National Basketball
Terrible
Association?
recipe.
I believe so.
It looks like it.
Terrible recipe.
That is horrible.
You cannot win that way.
No.
There's no way you can win like that.
And right now, watching the NBA in its young season right
Hey, and
now,
I'm glad for it.
I would have to say
Keep
that
it
there
up.
are
Keep it
better
up.
there are better teams on the East than they are on the West
Sure,
right
man.
now.
Shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks. Wow, they're playing great basketball.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know who's
anybody-
disappointing me?
character?
The Pacers. I thought the Pacers would be better.
Yeah,
They had a really good free agent market this
lackluster
summer.
right now, but I mean,
They miss Oladipo
you
though.
got to get Oladipo back in that lineup, man. And the
When
way
is
that
he
quad
slated to
looked,
return?
I'm not certain.
Bro, that he ripped
It-
his quad
Like
muscle.
ripped it completely. So you might
the
be
bone?
looking at it to play it safe after the All-Star break. Bro.
I wouldn't bring him back this year at all.
I wouldn't bring him back. Look, I wouldn't bring him back until after Martin Luther King. That Martin Luther King slate of games. I
Yeah.
wouldn't bring him back to after that.
I wouldn't even bring him back.
That's
Period.
tough,
I'll be
man.
like, you know what? Rehab. Come
We'll-
back
we'll see
next
you in
year
September.
strong.
Yeah. Dang, that's tough. Man.
That is tough. That is tough. But you know,
You talking about your leader defensively and somebody that came along quite well on the offensive end. He came into the league as a defender.
yeah.
But I mean, he found an offensive game just like crazy.
Hey, and watch out for the unsung heroes, the Detroit Pistons.
Man, shout out D Rose with the buzzer.
Lately, they've been playing really good basketball, but D Rose, and I quote, when they asked him last night, you know, how does he feel? And he's like, you know, pardon my French, but I was born to do this. SHIT. I was born to do this.
Sure.
Like, you asked Derrick Rose that last year, he wouldn't have said that. The year before, he wouldn't have said it. And the year before then, he wouldn't have said it. That tells me that the man is oozing with confidence in his basketball game now.
Sure.
He's feeling a lot less injured. He looks a lot less injured. And he is,
Makes all the difference in the world.
he's playing real good basketball, man. Because before, when you would interview Derrick Rose, I was like, it's just a matter of time before this man jumps off the Chicago Bridge. Like, suicide watch.
Being
Take you to the
healthy makes
river.
all the difference in the
Yes,
world.
it does.
And
Absolutely
now that he's
does.
healthy and he's back to 90, let's just say 90% D Rose.
I would say 80 right now.
You would say 80?
I say 80%.
I'd say 90.
Real quick. The University of Louisville falls to Texas Tech at home.
Wow.
Hey, man, it is not safe to be number one in this country.
It's really
it's
not.
bro. The number one slot is
On
not safe.
any
bro.
given night.
And
I
it's
don't
going
want it,
to
bro.
continue to change throughout this
Yeah.
young
On any given
college
night.
basketball
I
season.
do not want the number one slot.
No.
And I believe Penn State beat Maryland as well.
Hmm.
You're talking about the number 4 team in the land that had not been beat all season long falls to Penn State.
You got a lot of young dudes,
Big win for Penn State.
18, 19-year-old dudes
Yeah.
that are playing
Yes.
in college basketball.
Sure.
And I think the parity is just it's kind of even.
Yeah.
You know.
And last year was like
Yeah.
that too. And so that's the parity I like. I like when it's really unpredictable and there is no clear-cut favorite on who's going to actually
Yeah.
win. Kind of like, you know, what we're watching right now in the NBA. But right now on the West, it looks like the Lakers have that on lock. And on the East, it's just really a flip-flop thing with the
Milwaukee right now.
Milwaukee, and a lot of people thought that the 76ers were going to be this great basketball team, and they're just really a 76ers mediocre team.
Sure.
Ben Simmons he hasn't stepped up to be the person that they thought he would be so far. Joel Embiid is lackluster, and the role players that they have over in Philly are not the role players that they traded away. The energy's different.
Yeah. I'm looking, honestly, I'm looking more at this Miami Heat team
Mhm.
right now.
Yep.
And Jimmy Butler proving the naysayers wrong.
Being quiet with his buckets
saying
too.
that he wasn't the naysayers saying that he wasn't a leader in Minnesota, and the young boys couldn't stand him because he wasn't a leader. Well, he playing with a bunch of young boys in Miami, and they seem to love him.
Well, I said that.
He probably heard all the chatter about that.
I said that Butler wouldn't be.
Even I'm not even talking about your comments in particular.
Right.
We're talking about pundits that are on national television every single day that said the same exact thing.
That's what I'm saying. He heard all the chatter about that, and he was like, you know what? And he probably took some self-evaluation. He said, you know what?
And
I might need to change my ways
and
still be Jimmy Bucket.
And let me shut that down right now. Pat Riley wasn't having that anyway.
Right.
Let's be 1,000. Sure. Pat Riley as a VP, coach, whatever his role is with that Miami Heat team, he's not allowing that at all. He shut down one of his basketball players for not being in the best shape that he could be in.
Yeah, rightfully so. Rightfully so.
Well, Jimmy is the face. So, he has some leeway, I guess, a little bit, but not as much probably as a D Wade might have.
Yeah, and the whole unit. I mean, not enough credit is given to Coach Spo for how good he is at making his or helping his teams reach the potential that they could actually play basketball.
Sure.
Like they wrote the Miami Heat off when LeBron James left and when Dwayne Wade, but they have continued to still play great, inspiring basketball.
Look, I think Tyler Hero might have been the steal of the draft.
Ooh, yes.
That was a steal, bro.
He's good, man.
That was an absolute. That dude can play basketball, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And he's fearless, bro. He doesn't care. Yeah. That's what's really impressive to me about him. When we watched him here at Summer League, we kind of caught a glimpse of him. But ever since the season has started, man, he's made you pay attention to him. Tyler Hero has. He's made you pay attention to him. He is extremely fearless. He takes on any and every challenge. If somebody he's a masterful talker on the basketball court. He's going to talk, and that's what I really love about him.
Yeah, honestly.
I like it. I like the trash talk.
You know what? I was gonna bring. I didn't know how you would feel, but I was in the Miami airport. They got a Miami store in there, and I was gonna bring some Miami gear because I know, I follow Miami, and you like Miami. I was gonna get her some gear, and I was like, I don't know if Goose will wear the Miami gear.
I probably wouldn't wear it, but I'd accept.
No, they had them dope Miami Vice shorts, basketball shorts in there.
I'd
That's
wear
what
those.
that's what I'm talking about.
Those are dope. I'd wear those.
Yeah.
Work out, go hoop in.
Yeah,
I'd wear those.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
So, right now, can you guys give me a 3-person race? And Quan, you can be added into this. A 3-person, only 3 people, race for MVP right now, in the NBA right now.
Oh, man.
And you giving me number 1 means, in that order. This is the number 1 guy. This is the number 2 guy. This is the number 3 guy.
Give me LeBron
at number 1.
AD and Giannis.
I got those same 3 guys, but in a different order.
Different order?
Give me AD, Giannis, LeBron. Yeah,
interesting.
Got those same 3 guys though.
Interesting.
Giannis, AD, and Luka.
I got Luka just outside of that 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
He's there though.
It's hard.
He's there though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go LeBron, AD, and Giannis because of what Giannis is doing as a whole for his entire team. Like they've been playing really good basketball, but they should be a little bit better than what they are too. But give me.
What's their record? What's the Bucks record?
Bucks record.
They might have 5 losses.
The Bucks record.
4 losses.
They got more than that. Maybe.
4 losses.
We'll pull it up.
Bucks have the same record, 21-3.
Yeah, there you go.
21-3.
Yeah.
They're playing well.
Yeah, and
And he's doing that without a LeBron James with him.
He's balling.
So
They're balling.
that's why he's up there. That's why it is hard.
Mm-hmm.
So give me a reason why you're 3 in that order. Why?
I just think when we talking about Anthony Davis, I think what he set out to do in the beginning when he said he wants to be Defensive Player of the Year as well, he's living up to that right now. He's playing phenomenal defensively. But I think even to a fault, LeBron James has force-fed Anthony Davis.
Well, what did he say before the season? He said the offense has to run through AD.
Absolutely. And he's
doing
keeping
it.
his word. He's keeping his word. So I can't, I'm not finna deny that. But to AD's credit and to LeBron's credit, AD is answering the bell to that. And it's not now LeBron can get caught up in the turnover battle with himself sometimes. It was one game where he turned the ball over 4 straight times down court. I'm like, hold on, fam, we got 4 turnovers and they all yours, man. Cut it out. Like let's start playing basketball here. But and that's when I say to a fault. Sometimes he can get AD involved, but when you got a dude like Anthony Davis that's so versatile and that can pretty much score at will anywhere on the basketball court, you tend to, as a facilitator like LeBron is, you tend to get caught up in that. Like, dude, this dude can score from anywhere. I can get it to him on the mid post. I can hit him in the short corner. Like, I can give it to him anywhere, and the dude's going to find a way to score the basketball.
He can create himself.
Absolutely, and that's
he can get his own food.
That's absolutely.
Go eat.
He's a hunter. He's a
okay.
hunter. He can get his own food. No doubt about it. So I think to that, like, and that's why I say LeBron to a fault, kind of force feeds him because of those words that you said, Bill. That the offense is going to run through him. Period.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's
why.
why.
And he said this, and he said the same thing with Kyrie.
Sure.
And so on and so forth. So what about you, Mr. Bill Logan? Like, why LeBron at number 1 for you?
I think LeBron will be at number 1. He's number 1 because the resurgence he's bringing back to LA is because of him.
Interesting.
He's got the right teammates around him, and
got shooters,
he's
man.
balling. Yeah, and he's balling,
shooters.
and he's balling out himself. So, with that, I think the league will give him MVP. AD probably will finish 2nd. Giannis 3rd.
What about you, Quan 5'9"?
So Giannis is leading this team, like I said, by himself. Obviously, he has other players there. They built a good system, but without another superstar. So he's averaging about 4 more points and 4 more rebounds than AD. I think he's averaging more assists than AD. So
he's definitely
you got to give it to him over AD for that reason. LeBron, to me, is trying to help AD get the MVP. I don't think LeBron cares to get the MVP. Right. He might accidentally get it, trying to get AD the MVP because he is rebounding. And his rebounds are kind of low. If LeBron's rebounds go up 3 or 4, maybe not 3 or 4, but
he
2
averaging what, like 7 a
he
game?
got lower than that.
He got 3 7-footers over there too.
Exactly.
It's kind of hard. You don't need to.
Yeah. But I'm saying if he does, I'm not even saying it's just for the visual of people looking at his stats, it'll elevate him more. But the fact he's averaging double digits assists and leading the league in assists is huge. But that's also showing that he's like really trying to feed AD.
As he should. Because
I think AD's right behind Giannis, and LeBron is there, but I just think that it's hard to bypass Giannis.
Right.
And I think by doing that, you're saying, well, you won it last year, we're not going to give it to you 2 years in a row.
Right. Well,
and also
you hoop.
You look at how they vote now. They vote like at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Pretty much after the finals.
Sure.
Well, they vote before that.
Well, I think whatever happens in the finals, I think
Yeah.
whatever happens in the finals will dictate that.
It's voted before the playoffs.
So if the Lakers play Milwaukee in the finals, and Giannis gets outclassed by those two, he's not winning it.
no, he's not. Well,
No way.
But wait, real quick, the way
Yeah.
the voting's set up, the voting ends at the regular season. So it's done, it's tallied up. They just don't do the award show until after the playoffs.
that award show's
But
whack.
they already know what's up. I know we're already done with the NBA by the time we get that award show.
Right. Yeah. Well, I would say LeBron number 1, not because I'm a LeBron guy. I think you guys call them Stans, but didn't Eminem kill Stan, or what happened to Stan in the Eminem song?
Well, Eminem,
Whatever.
Eminem didn't kill him.
Stan killed himself.
Yeah. After killing his pregnant wife.
After killing his
Yikes.
pregnant girlfriend or wife.
Anybody that has that crazy imagination, a la Nick Cannon, needs to leave Eminem alone. And we'll talk about that on another show. But the reason I say that LeBron for MVP so far right now is because he went out there and he's playing point guard like no one wanted him and no one thought that he could do. He's taken complete control of that team. Anytime the ball is in his hands, there is a high percentage point-wise that there are going to be points on the bucket. Now, that's whether going to the bucket and creating for himself, giving the ball to AD, or knowing which shooters to give it to at what time. Yeah. He has he's breathing confidence in AD because AD has not shown you this AD like this AD 2.0.
Yeah, he's on another level.
He's on a whole nother level, and it's because LeBron James is making him better as a big man.
I think just he has better teammates around.
That's what
right?
it is.
Right?
Better
I
teammates.
just really believe that as a whole that he has better teammates.
You don't have in LeBron. You don't have a James Harden or a Russell Westbrook.
Somebody that's just
you
gonna
have
yo-yo
somebody
the
that's
ball
you
for
have
no reason
somebody
at all.
that is
Gonna
team
make the best basketball play.
that makes the best. Yeah.
Okay, he's giving confidence to the people, the guy that you guys love to hate, Caldwell Pope. And LeBron constantly
just keep playing defense.
LeBron
KCP.
does not shy away from driving to the bucket and giving to Caldwell Pope in certain situations either. Yeah. And Caldwell Pope, as of late, has been stepping up and hitting those shots.
He's been playing well.
Period.
Not going to deny it. I'll kind of eat crow on this one.
And being able to step up on the defensive end, which he just said last year he just was not going to play defense, but now he has a team to actually go out and play defense for. He's actually doing that
because he actually has shot blockers behind him.
Right. And
I think that's important. His
free throw shooting is not completely better than last year, but he is shooting 70% from the free throw line. But we're seeing from LeBron something that we haven't seen in a long time, and that's him averaging double digits in assists. Like he is like killing it right now. And he's allowing everybody else to get off and then get his later.
It's funny. So when they just played the Timberwolves at home, so he caught 2 fouls early, like first quarter, and had to sit out. So come back, beginning of the third quarter, dude catches 2 more in that third. Had to sit out again. So now he got 4 fouls. He still comes out and has a monster fourth quarter and ends up with 34 for the game, I believe it was. That I think that's just a testament to just will and determination at that point. Like you're looking at a dude that pretty much faced adversity the entire basketball game, the entire 48 minutes. His teammates, AD included, because AD had a monster 50-piece, all flats in that basketball game.
All flats?
All flats, G. Give me all flats, G. They easier to dip in that ranch when you scoop. It's easier. Because with the drumstick, you gotta set that thing in there.
Yeah.
With the flats, you can you know what I'm saying? You can't do that to the drumstick.
Okay.
Because you're getting bone marrow and stuff caught in there. You don't want that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I want that. Yeah. That scoop. So AD gave him the 50-piece all flats. So that kind of it did. It boosted the ball club at a point where you got one of your stars that go out in foul trouble, but you got one of the top 5 basketball players that's right next to him that can pick up slack, and that's a good ball handler because he used to be a point guard before he grew 8 inches.
He's
a great rebounder
over a summer.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is the luxury of having a guy like Anthony Davis.
We might be looking at a 70-win team. Bro.
I'm not going to even go there right now, brother. I'm not finna do that right now.
We might as well go there.
I'm not doing
we
that.
We might
right
as well
now.
go there. Quan, we can go there, can't we? Quan?
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that right now. No.
What were you saying? My bad.
I said we may be looking at a 70-win team.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
So
21
Lakers
and 3
ha-
right now, right? 21 and 3.
21 and 3. I don't know by the end of the season. I think Lakers are going to load manage at the right time. I think the problem with the load management I've seen this year is it's November and December.
Right.
So I think Lakers will load manage at the right time. But at the same time, like, I'm not going to act like Lakers have had the toughest schedule in the NBA either.
Right.
They've been dominating, teams and dominating the league right now. But, it's going to get a little bit harder. But the way they're playing, they're all bought into what the coaching staff wants them to do. They all look like they want to play together.
I'm not saying 74. I'm not saying 74 and
it'd be,
I'm saying 70, 69, 70.
70 and 12 is very possible. They've only lost 3 right now.
65 and 17 is more realistic.
17.
That's
that means what? That's 15 more losses in.
I don't see 17, bro.
3 months.
I don't see 17.
That'd be a lot of losses.
I don't see 17, bro.
That'd be a lot.
So
of
they
losses.
got 3 losses right now. That'll give them 12
give them
more
12.
losses, guys, to finish the season out.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
The season's not over to the end of April.
I don't see them having a losing streak at all of
maybe
maybe 2 games.
Unless
Someone gets hurt,
one of the big 2 get hurt.
Yeah.
And I think they're actually going to get better soon as Kuzma finds his way with, basically all new teammates.
And real quick, Steven Senior brings up a great point. I think the same thing, bro. They'll load manage with minutes outside of games because as of late, if you notice, LeBron James been signing autographs and signing his shoes away and been chilling on the bench in fourth quarters here as of late
with 30.
So I mean, when you're able to do that and your stars only play 30 minutes out of 48, I think you're doing all right.
See, when you say 17 games, I don't think that they're going to sacrifice losses just not to try to win a lot of games.
No, I'm not saying that.
That's why I said I think they're going to get close to 70 wins.
But this is to Quan's point about the load management at the right time, though. Now, I personally believe,
and they can still win those games.
They can. But let's just say if it's against a formidable opponent, not like the Memphis Grizzlies or the Orlando Magic or anybody like that.
I don't think they'll be load managing those games.
Yeah, I'm thinking more minutes versus sitting dudes out in street
clothes.
Because
LeBron already said, if I'm not hurt, I'm playing.
Exactly.
So
I think
that
it'll be
means
a minutes thing.
He's going for the win.
Sure.
Well, that's why they need to blow out some of these bad teams,
right? Like Orlando,
quicker than they have.
Yeah,
Orlando,
so they can get that rest in game
tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So they can get that rest in
especially
game.
the road games. I'm not sure if the home games matter as much, but the road games they have to.
Road games, those games.
But yeah, I mean, 17 would be a lot of losses to take, at this point in the season.
Sure.
So that would be, 14 more
But
losses?
we will revisit that at the end of the season.
Indeed. And brother, if you end up being right about it, I eat that cake, man.
Yeah.
I eat that cake with extra frosting, buddy.
Who don't like cake?
I don't have no problem with that.
Eat the cake.
I eat that cake.
Yeah.
No
Let the ball
worries.
bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Yeah, man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan, man. Talked NFL.
Yeah.
Talked a little bit of baseball.
Uh-huh. And
Some
speaking
NBA.
of baseball, your guy, D.D. Gregorius, goes to the Phillies.
That hurts.
D.D. Gregorius?
That hurts.
D.D. is a
Is
Philly.
gone?
He's a Philly.
That hurts.
He's a Philly.
Bro,
Yeah,
let me tell you.
That's a good cap, too.
That hurts.
He's a Philly.
That's a good cap on somebody, too.
Yep.
D.D. Gregorius.
And I like D.D. so much, I would get a Phillies D.D. Gregorius
Go ahead,
jersey.
man. Yeah, he played for you
There you
guys. Yeah, that's your guy.
That's my guy, man.
Okay.
I don't even know why you told me that.
Adam Jones, most recently
Pac-Man?
outfielder.
No.
No.
Strip club, Joe?
Shot at the club again?
No, Adam Jones, baseball
He's in
player.
the news again?
Recently
Man.
for the Arizona Diamondbacks, signed a deal to play in Japan, which in Japan, baseball is from my understanding, their most popular sport. And they play a lot of good baseball out there, as you
How
can
much
see.
they paying them?
That's the thing. That's what I don't know. It's a 2-year deal, though.
Worth
for the
$70
Oryx
million.
Buffaloes. Right. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, because they wasn't gonna give him that in Major League Baseball.
Yeah,
So
the Astros are,
sometimes people make a jump for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you get bananas thrown at you, like you did in Baltimore,
That's ridiculous.
Well, as a Baltimore Oriole, that happened.
Yeah, but I
to
thought
him.
racism didn't exist.
Hey man, don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go.
Stay woke.
Please,
I'm
stay
the woke. I'm the woke.
Astros are considering trading Carlos Correa as well, man. They're really dismantling this team.
Man, I'm so mad we got rid of Didi. I don't even know why you told me that.
Wow. Yeah, that's tough, man. And my Braves are considering grabbing
Greg
Mr.
Maddux?
Ozuna.
No.
We're considering getting Mr. Ozuna, man. So we'll see, man. I'm kind of like, you know, like I'm on the same wavelength with Kareem. You know, we both Braves fans, man, and I'm kind of iffy when these headlines start popping up, man. Oh yeah, we might trade for this guy. We might go grab that guy. Man, I'll just wait and see. I'll just wait and see. Thanks, but no thanks. I'll wait and see. So,
Well, social topic of the week so far. Anybody want to throw anything in the hat?
I mean, we
would like
all
to
know what it is, man, with Mike Vick, bro. Like, it's. I just think, man, that if y'all saw that video where the woman came on the video and said that she wasn't privy enough. This is me paraphrasing. This is not quote. She wasn't privy enough to the information, so she could not speak on it, but then proceeded to speak on it. Woman, lady,
Karen.
you got a problem, ma'am.
Karen.
Ma'am, you have a problem.
Karen.
Any time where it's cool that a Caucasian woman gets forgiven for shooting and gunning down a black man in his own home, gets hugged in the courtroom by that man's family, only gets 10 years sentenced when convicted, and she'll only serve 5 of it. Anytime that's cool, and then on the flip side, you never forgive Mike Vick because, first of all, you didn't get him for the dogs. Let's be honest here. You got him for the dope that was in his house, a house that he didn't even live in. That's what you got him for. But you knew it wasn't his dope, but the house in his name, he's not going to serve as much time as his people may. But you're going to give him time for it. You didn't give him. You just happened to find the dogs. You happened to find the dogs. Now, am I going to fully exonerate Mike Vick for the poor choice that he made? Absolutely
But he served
not.
his time.
But the man served his time, man. Let it
And
go.
how old was he when that happened?
Oh, man. We
Probably
This is like 08,
How old
08,
is Mike
right?
Vick right now?
Probably 25.
7, 38,
No, he's older than me.
38.
Mike Vick probably
He's
39,
creeping up
pushing
on 40, yeah.
right?
Is that
He's
a good thing or a
moved
bad
on.
thing?
He's
That was over 10 years ago.
well over a decade
Easy.
ago. And
So he was in his 20s.
yes. And this
So what
is
have you
still
done in your
being hung.
20s
Yeah.
that wasn't the smartest thing in the world?
What are you guys still doing right now?
Come on,
that is
man.
not
Right
the smartest
now.
thing in the world.
Right now?
Makes
Ridiculous.
no sense.
It's unbelievable, man. I just
It's because he's black. Just say it,
come
guys.
on, man. Keep it a buck,
Just say
man.
it. It's okay.
Please keep it a buck.
It's okay to
guys.
say it. You're allowed to.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
you know,
okay.
if a lot more people would just be honest like that, you know what? I pulled you over because you're black, but you actually weren't speeding, so I'm gonna let you go.
Or I'm going to give you a ticket because you're black. Like, well,
Tragic.
That
man.
would be too revealing.
So you think they like to hide
Sure they do.
their face?
Sure they do.
They like to put the sheet on.
Man, look. Sure they do.
But of course.
What was that on Django?
Nobody wants to be known as a racist.
What was that on Django when they had the sheets? They said, Man, I can't even see out of these things. He said, man, my wife was up all night getting them sheets together. And that's how you
You
gonna
ungrateful mother. Hey, it was,
That was funny
so
to me.
funny, bro.
That was
funny. That was hilarious to see the KKK.
If you didn't like how that movie
Arguably.
ended, you might be racist.
You might be
be.
racist, bro.
Django,
You're not gonna have too many dares from American History X that show who he is and proud of it.
Oh, he was super proud.
Super proud.
He told the dude to open up his mouth and put it on the curb.
Oh.
That's one of the worst scenes I've
I
seen.
know.
Every time I think about it, my teeth hurt.
Yeah.
I
Put
could
your
not
mouth on the
imagine
curb.
that. I could not imagine that.
Put your mouth
all.
on the curb.
Just shoot me instead.
And then he had a
go ahead and end it, bro.
yikes.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
yikes.
Go ahead and end it.
That was a yikes moment.
But he stood up at dinner when his mom had the Jewish dude over there.
Hmm.
Stood up, took his shirt off.
He sure did.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Wow.
Let me leave. He was like, let me leave. But yeah,
Get
you
up outta there.
you don't have too many people out there like that.
And if you were pissed that Remy went out the way he did, you may be a racist. Because when he did that, I did like this.
Yeah.
That's all I could do.
If you were mad at the way the Black Klansman ended and David Duke got exposed, you might be
You
racist.
might be
Wait.
racist.
They
And if
tricked him.
y'all
That's not
have
fair.
not seen Black Klansman, dog, you losing out on good
losing
cinema,
out.
man.
Yes.
That's good cinema right there,
Yes.
bro. Shout out to Spike Lee
If
for
you
that
tell
one,
your
bro.
friends that you are not racist because you have a black friend, you may be racist.
You may be. Probably like it.
I do. I'm not racist. I got a black friend. His name is Doug, and I was in the 3rd grade with him. Yikes.
That is horrible.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio,
I
man.
dated a black girl.
Yeah, well,
That sucks. That sucks. That you have to mention
big ups
that
to
out loud.
serial killer. How's your dating going, Mr. Christopher?
Do you need some help, brother? I mean, we here. We're
We need to create a dating show on Let the Ball Bounce.
That'll
I
be
think
dope.
so, bro.
Once every 2 or 3 months.
That'll be
just
dope.
Have a dating show. There's a lot of singles in the group, I
yes,
think.
Yes, lots.
But a lot of them don't want to be seen from behind the computer.
Well, yeah, I mean, we'll put filters. We got cameras. We can put filters on your face.
Yeah.
Okay, well, put a filter. I'll come, even though I'm not single, and I'm going to wear a capital FOH shirt. And you'll know exactly who I am. I'll come be the host. I'll be the host. Let me host it.
Wow. That's tough.
Bill, would you come?
Capital FOH.
Only in my dreams.
I found a better one, guys.
Hey.
That's tragic. Man, that was a good one. Crystal Palace greatest hits is
Boy.
what we need.
Boy.
1987,
80,
88, 89.
90.
Crystal
He was up
Palace
in that
greatest
thing.
hits. Boy, that was the cut right there.
Yeah.
Boy.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Man, Bruce Thomas.
Bill Bloggum Logan,
Yeah.
man. Every Tuesday at 6 p.m., every Saturday at 2 p.m., man. Stay tuned for all of the sports news that we got for you guys, man. We appreciate you guys giving us a little bit of time tonight.
Sir.
We do, man. You want to leave with
Absolutely,
anything?
man. Who's this week's What Were You Thinking, man? I was just thinking of something, and I lost my train of thought, man, but it was a good one, too.
Ooh.
Sorry, Tiffany.
Tiffany was bad back in the day.
When she got older, she was even hotter.
Yeah. What were you thinking? Goes to this week.
I forgot, bro. How did I just forget that? I had it in my brain, bro. Slipped.
It'll come to you.
Is what it is.
It may come right as we're getting off the air.
Was it
It was a good one, though. Like it was a really good one. Like it was juicy. It's really, really juicy. It's good. It's like
Well, I'm gonna go on record and say that the Patriots right now could really use Aaron Hernandez right now.
I know that.
Let
note.
the ball bounce.
So could his family.
Talk ready.
Ouchie.
Yikes. And so with the Blood Gang right now, they would be.
So could the
sue-whoopers.
prisoner lost the money when he went out?
It's tragic. Tragic. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Your man, Goose.
Bill Blockham Logan, man. 6 p.m. every Tuesday, 2 p.m. every Saturday, man. Stay tuned for the best sports talk
look
radio
for
show
us-
in the
look
land.
for us come Super Bowl,
Yeah,
too, man. It's
yeah.
going down, bro. Like dog. Come on, man. If
Yeah.
man, you better catch the wave, man.
Yeah, catch it.
I'm telling you, man. Catch the wave.
And real quick, Heather already had a fun fact. I performed to Debbie Gibson in a 5th grade talent show. We didn't win, though.
Why didn't you win, Heather?
How could you not win?
How could you not win with you leading?
Well, maybe you didn't have the capital FOH leotard on during the time.
Right in the front, right here.
Right in the front. And the capital FOH Let the Ball Bounce T-shirts will be coming to you soon. But we're going to wear them on the show first.
They're coming, for sure.
They're actually on their way.
Capital FOH.
Yeah.
Little smiley face. Oh,
Yeah.
You want me to do that one?
that'll be dope.
That'll be dope.
I think that'll be dope.
That'll be dope.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. We love you guys, man. We appreciate you. And guess what?
That's
There-
what I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
You said it. You said I think of it, and I did. What was Nick Cannon thinking going at that clear boy
Boy,
Eminem,
that's
man?
what I'm saying,
If
man.
look, what was he thinking?
I don't know.
The clear boy.
The clear boy.
Look. And thank you, Tyrone, bro. I saw it pop up
The
in blue, and I
clear
immediately knew
boy.
what I was thinking. What was you thinking,
Nick
brother?
Cannon, man, got a lot of money and
Is you
a
crazy?
lot of time on his hands.
Sir.
He must think he nice like that.
Sir.
He's
Sir.
not.
Sir. Sir.
Mm.
No.
You gotta do it like this. Like you behind somebody.
Eminem is not the dude to
That's
mess
not
with.
the guy. He's not the guy.
But now you get a lot of other people who are chiming in, like 50 Cent is going in at Nick Cannon, and Jada Kiss said he will slay.
Now, I'm not
Eminem.
sure if Jada actually said that.
Let's find out, please.
Could he have? Meh. And I respect Jada as a lyricist. I think personally, he's one of the more underrated guys in the game.
But would
Simply
he-
because
that.
he's not no mainstream
seen
dude
that.
like
But would
that.
he slay Eminem?
I'm not certain of that. I think he can hang, but I don't think he'll slay. Like I've never seen Eminem get slayed ever. Bro.
Give him his shot.
I would love to see that.
I would love to
Give
see
him
it.
his shot.
I'd love to see it.
Him
But-
and Lord Jamar.
but
let
bro,
them have it. Let Lord Jamar have his
here's
shot.
the thing here's the thing when you get your shot, you asking to be put on the Summer Jam screen, man.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Look, you get put on the Summer Jam screen real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want your shot, you better shoot with some accuracy and some confidence.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, Summer Jam screen you go.
Yikes.
And that's not a good look, being on the Summer Jam screen.
Nick
We can
Cannon.
ask a whole, we
Enjoy-
can get a whole lot of
enjoy-
people's opinion on that.
Enjoy your kids, your money, your wilding out show, your wilding out on
Great
South
success. Great success. Keep it intact, though, brother. Keep it.
Beach. Because last I checked, Eminem is a MC for a living. Like he doesn't host a show. He doesn't. This is what he does.
And you know Eminem is gonna make one just for that.
He'll just do one.
Yeah, he'll
for
just
fun,
do one for
sitting
fun.
in the living room.
Yeah.
like he
Kill
probably
him.
won't even go to the booth for
He'll
this.
kill him.
He might have somebody
And won't
recording
get a
him sitting on the
response.
couch.
There's
or
a lot of
something.
people that think that Eminem is not the great
Boy,
battle
please,
rapper that he
please.
proclaimed to be. They say, rapping 28 bars about depression and killing your mom ain't battle
All right.
rapping.
All
All right.
right. Stop it, Nicholas.
From San Diego.
From San Diego. Stop it, Nicholas.
Boy, he needs the capital FOA shirt.
Boy, you going at a real live 8 Mile dude, bro. The dude might be white.
Tragic.
But he all right.
He will. But he all right.
He all right.
Ooh, nice way to go out. Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio. Your guy Dre Bailey,
Man, Goose, tell
Bill
me,
Blockham
DJ
Logan.
Primo.
And guess what, man? If you scared,
don't go at Eminem.